But that's going to bring up some interesting things because I'll be able to haul fuel, the scout fuel carriers on, say, like put a scout fuel carrier on this truck if I'm going to go do something. And then just leave the scout fuel carrier. Hopefully give myself enough room, and I do. Alright, so 2 of these. Preferably on the flat part of the bed. And one more. Pack you up. Store crane. And get a running start. So I have tried this mission, and I'll show you what we're going to do. We need to, oh, there we go, there's the box, or the circle. So it's not going to show me exactly where I need to deliver this, because it's not going to pinpoint it in hard mode. It's just going to say the general area, but I know I got to deliver it right there. So it'll be interesting doing this on a map that I don't know, because I'm not going to know exactly where to deliver it, but I pretty much figure it'll be in the middle of the circle somewhere. So the way I do it, I pick it up here, I come up to the fuel station, I go around here, cut down this way, and follow it over here. I used to go all the way around, and then come down this way, and then jump over, but it seems like this way is faster. But I gotta have a running start. Save me that extra second. And I forgot to look see how much time there was. Up here, stay out of the mud as much as possible. And throw her in high gear. Should pull it all the way up the hill without having to worry about changing gears. I don't remember what my best time is. Come on. Avoid the telephone pole, which I bang into quite a lot. And do a little bit of forestry. Finger up in the third gear. Skip a gear altogether. Full power, so we'll just run it in high gear. bigger engine, you can keep it in 4th gear all the way through here. But I do not have that. Power down till I get on the bridge. Go back to auto. Here and then back to high. And click on the buttons. 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Not too bad for $3,700. So if you're playing standard, all you would have to do now is just recover it back to the garage and start all over again. Actually quicker to do it that way than to drive back to the farm. And you keep doing that over and over and over, getting $3,700 in just over 3 minutes. So I am glad that they limited it to 3 chances. I looked at something on YouTube this afternoon, and it was talking about a money glitch in hard mode. Didn't click on the video. I wouldn't do that anyway. To me, that would be cheating. I mean, let's say you get, $300,000 on a money glitch, then it's really not hard mode. Because you get all that free money, repair your stuff up and get fuel anytime you want. What's the sense in doing the hard mode? Cheat with money. My own personal opinion. You play the game the way you want to. It's a good thing about the game. You can play it many ways. If I had more save slots, I think what I'd like to do is try that, what is the IX Wrecker? I played with it a little bit, and I was wondering if you could pretty much do the entire game with that one truck. Do a one truck challenge. Use the regular trucks until you had enough money to buy that and all the add-ons that you needed. Get it all set up, and then just do every other mission in the game with that one truck. Kind of get boring though, just driving one truck around. Park you here, because like I said, I'm going to do this mission 2 more times. Shut you off. And let's see what else we've got to do. Steel River supplies. So Smithville Dam, Island Lake and Smithville Dam, Drummond Island, and timber for the, oh, that's on here. Yeah, I need the long log trailer. I guess I could get the medium logs and deliver those. But I'm still going to need a crane. So Dyson Diesel, that's all. Other maps. And these are all other maps. So what do I have left in the contest? Drainage, Pinewood Express. So let's go back to the Chevy. Whoa. Oh, there it is. And let's see if we can finish up the drainage. We got the one point that's right up here, and then I've got the other point that's on the other side of the map and not easy to get to for this truck. If I had the Fleet Star, it'd be no problem. Well, not the Fleet Star, but the Load Star. Back up. It just reminded me I have to have a snorkel. Gotta spend money on it. Got a snorkel, I'm gonna get drowned out. Take a lot of damage. Driving like the English and the Australians. Y'all driving the wrong side of the road. It's a joke. Alright, so the tall mushroom, I'd like to have that one, but that's locked to them at 15. That one's expensive, but it is necessary. So it leaves me 13,000. This thing looks banged up. I want to stay banged up. It's all cosmetics. It's a work truck, not a show truck. Had a couple of show cars in my younger days. Had a 73 Dodge Charger SE with a 440 in it. And it was a nice car. And it was, when I got it, it was pretty much showroom condition. I got it in 93, or 92. And it looked like a showroom car. And I drove that sucker everywhere. It was my everyday driver. That's when gas prices were 75 cents a gallon. Wouldn't be able to do that nowadays. But had it when I was in the Army. And I came home on leave at Station Fort Bragg. I think you were out there. get it up here. Yep. But I came home on leave. I was buying my brother's waterbed. So I'd originally bought the car because I had a Jeep Wrangler. And to give me something to do on the weekends and after hours, keep me out of trouble, I started working for Domino's, delivering pizzas. And the Jeep was killing me in gas. So I decided to look for a car, and I answered an ad in the ad bulletin down there. It said car for sale, $800. So I went to check it out. The lady took me down in there. She had one of the garages that was under the house, driveway that went under it. And I pulled the tarp off of a 73 Dodge Charger. Boy, this thing was immaculate. It was dusty. Man, was it nice. 1,200 miles on it. And she told me that her husband was a Dodge dealer, and that in '72 they sent 2 of these to her husband because he had a big Dodge dealership, and they were going to try to sell them to police forces to use as a pursuit vehicle. And he had a couple of Dodge dealerships, and they sent him 2 of them. So police forces didn't want them because, though they were really fast, typical of Dodges back in the day, they would go really fast in a straight line, but you try to turn a corner and they floated really bad. Plus the brakes were not good. But her husband, she had driven the car, and she told me she only drove it very little, and she was kind of afraid of it, and it stayed in the garage most of the time. Well, he had sold his off years before, and then he had passed away. So it had been sitting in the garage for years. She was selling everything off and going to move to Florida with her daughter, where her daughter lived, and she just wanted to sell the car. I told her, man, you get so much more money out of this. I said, it's almost like I'm stealing from you. And I looked at it, and I knew exactly motor and everything in it. And she was asking me questions, and I was answering them, and she finally told me, she said, honey, you know a lot about these old cars, and you look like you'll take care of it. And went ahead and sold it to me. Okay. I tried to give her more money. I drove it for a year and a half. And then, like I said, I was coming up to West Virginia to buy a waterbed from my brother. And I had bought a little Isuzu pickup to deliver pizzas in. So I brought that little pickup up here, and everybody knew that I was going on 3 weeks vacation. So I took the car, I was living off post, and I took the car over and parked it in front of the barracks so they could watch it. And I still had the keys, but I always kept a spare set of keys taped under the vehicle in case I ever got myself locked out. And came up, got the waterbed, drove back down there that night, and the car was missing. So filed a police report and offered a reward. I just wanted the car back. I didn't care who had it. I just wanted my car back. And they found it 2 days later. Whoever had taken it, I guess they got scared, and they parked it on a little hill and sent it down the hill, put a brick on the accelerator, and poured gasoline all over it and put gas cans inside of it, and it hit a bridge that, or a tier that holds a train bridge over the road. Police estimated about 80 miles an hour and destroyed it. I still think it was somebody in my unit that knew where the spare keys were and thought they would just get it and took a little joyride in it, and then I came back unexpectedly. But they never caught the person that did it. What a waste. I also had a 39 Chevy Coupe that I actually bought at a car show. Nice car. And I drove it. I drove the heck out of that car. It was my everyday driver when I was in the Army, before I went to Italy to be stationed. And I sold it before I went to Italy because I was going to be over there a few years. Didn't want to take it with me. And my dad didn't have a garage, so I didn't want to just leave it out in the open. Yep, my younger unmarried days had a lot of nice cars. Alright, so you are off on my right. And I need to go down here. I don't want to take the same route I used to get the curtain-side trailer. There's a lot of mud. Bush rolled it over. And there's a tiny path over here. Right there. That I can get through with winching. And sometimes I don't need a winch. Let's see what this time brings us. That looks pretty good. This one, and right over these trees. The wild was telling me to turn off the diff lock. Yeah, let's drop it a little bit. Reduce some of that wheel spin, a little more traction. Hey, 3,000 bucks. Deal with that. Wouldn't mind having that in real life. I need to buy me a new Xbox with that. Provided my wife doesn't take it away from me. She'll do that. She's mean. I'm not allowed to carry green money. I'm only allowed to carry shinies. And I don't mind that a bit. My bills are paid. I don't have to worry about it. She takes care of all that, and we are not broke. So she's doing something right. As long as she gives me my allowance for snuff and gas, I'm happy. The occasional gift card for Xbox, so I can buy something new. Have simple tastes. Which is, I guess that's why I don't understand how people that win the lottery go broke so fast. I don't get that. And refuel. I am way too cheap to be able to go through millions of dollars in a couple of years. But with $1 million, or a couple of $1 million, I could have some fun. Buy me a new gaming computer. Actually, what I understand is it's better to have somebody build you a gaming computer instead of just buying one that says it's a gaming computer. I don't know. I don't know a lot about computers. I know about programs. Excel, PowerPoint, stuff like that. I'm a whiz with PowerPoints. Alright, so I'm not sure I want to take this all the way back. Because I don't think I have much more over here. Other than, I got the Pinewood Express. Oh yeah, I do want to take it all the way back. Because I do have the other, checking the 3 locations contest. Already done it once, but I want to do it 2 more times. The game's going to allow me to do it 3 times. I'm going to do them 3 times. And that might give me enough money to get my logging trade. Short logs and the long logs. Actually, I do have, sitting in the garage, another Chevy. And I think, did I put, no, I've still got the stock Scout on it. I do need to get tires for it. I really don't need the mud tires. So, $4,200, and then it's $9,400. That's almost $14,000. No, it's not worth it. I will wait on that. And we'll get you back. Actually, no. I will take you back when I finish the other mission. So right now, we'll go get White Western Star. How much gas you got? A good bit. So I need to go back over that way anyway. So I might as well do this mission again. Because I need to go over there in order to do the Pinewood Express. Tankers. And consumables. winch out a little bit. I wish you could do that with the actual winch to a vehicle. You can haul the winch in, but I wish you could let it out. I don't know if you can do that or not. I really haven't tried. I need to look into that. That would be nice to be able to let the winch out and bring it in. I don't know if you can. I don't think I've ever seen an option for that. It's not like the crane winch. Alright, so I think my time was 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Let's see if I can improve on that. Just a wee little bit. Third, we'll just run it regular gears. Automatic. Yep, 319. I hope don't go to fourth. Here is where a manual transmission would come in because I would leave it in third. Already feels slower. We'll come over here, we'll load up once I get this offloaded. We'll run over, grab some wood, do the Pine Wood Express at least once. So with the Pinewood Express, you have to do it at night. Once you hit start, then it will automatically put you at midnight. And if I'm thinking correctly, that is the only stipulation. I'll stay in third. Yeah, I think this is going to be a slower run. Now the MK38, it can do this run really fast. As long as you can keep the wheels on the ground and not roll it. Ooh, it's going to be close. 3:17, shaved off 2 seconds. Nice. Not bad for this truck. Like I said, the MK38 can do it faster. I've gotten it under 3 minutes. and I've also rolled it a couple of times trying. And it's just scary fast. But this is a nice way to ensure you're not driving too far with an empty truck. You can combine some of these. When we get over to Smithfield Dam, there are three, four timed events, but there are 3 of them. You can do them in rapid succession, where you drop off a load for one and actually pick up the load for the next one really close by. This one is going to be a little tough. What I'm going to have to do, again, this is all manual loading. So I'm going to load the first 2 onto the truck, and then get the second 2 ready to be loaded onto the truck, because it requires 4. And I'll have to be really quick with the crane. That's what I wanted. And you're still hooked up, aren't you? Okay, button happy. And pack you. And put another one up there. No, right, sorry. Mine was working faster than my fingers. And load another one. Crane mode. You up. Set you back on. That'll save me a couple of steps. And this will allow me to get right up against the loading area, so I won't even have to put out my anchor. I do wish I had more gas. And what you can do, if I had a trailer over here, I could go ahead and load the trailer and just have it sitting there, and then just pick up the trailer and continue on. And where I have to go is I've got to deliver these 2 over here to the drilling site, come back over, pick up these 2, come up here, deliver 1 here at the church and 1 here at the old house, all in 8 minutes while doing manual loading. So that is going to be interesting. And accept it. Come on, baby, hold up. Eddie needs a new log loading. remember that I've got to pull in with the left side up against the loading dock. I can't turn around and pull against the loading dock. If I do, I will knock either the truck over when the crane deploys or knock the wood off the other side. That will slow me down. Okay, that's the first load. Easier to drive around than try to back up. Too muddy over this path. Oh, there you go now. Still get the top of this little hill. My first playthrough, I drove by this area that had the upgrade probably 10 times, and for some reason never saw that upgrade. I was looking all over the maps for the, I think it's the all-wheel drive unit. Couldn't find it anywhere, and I'd driven by it so many times. I've learned to keep my eyes open. Alright, snuggle up tight. That will keep the truck from tipping over. Oh, shit. I won't have to deploy the anchors. Come on, crane, move. And I goofed up there. And we don't care about pretty, we just care about being on there. Should be able to make it. 344. See, this is where practicing with the crane will pay off. Did not take long at all to load it. Halfway on my time. Back in automatic. Down a gear. Try not to hit a tree. Three more minutes. Not very far to go. I think I got this. providing I don't do something stupid. I have been known to do something stupid every now and then. Minutes. Yep, I got this. Stay over here on the road. 606. Another $3,300. How much money do I have now? $23,500. I usually do this mission with a semi-truck, and so many times I have missed this road here and gotten halfway down that road almost to the water and realized, crap, I went the wrong way. Had to back that trailer back up out of here. So that means I can run this 2 more times. I'll do that later. I can do the one from the farm 1 more time. And I can do what is it, meteorology, checking the sensors. I can do that 2 more times. And then that will be it. Timed events on this map. And we'll take you back with us. I'll try to not damage you. A little more space in there so it has time to stop. Another thing on my wish list, once you knock down those barriers, at least once in the game, they should not come back. Come on, Pokey. Another thing on my wish list, as I keep saying, a winched vehicle set of, when you're winching a vehicle, you should be able to move at the speed of the slowest vehicle. So that is half speed. Crap. But hey, minor inconveniences. Not enough to get me to quit playing the game. Just a wish list. Like being able to divide up my repair points better. Should be able to put 20 or 30 repair points on 4 or 5 different things on a truck. enough to get it to run instead of having to completely repair one thing before I can repair something else. Sounds like that would be a simple fix. Or a simple thing to add to the game. Especially in hard mode, because if I just want to fix up, say I destroy a transmission and I just want to put 50 repair points on it, just enough to get it back to a repair trailer, I should be able to do that. Instead of having to fix up the entire thing. I know you're out of gas. Which is why I was not running the ship. Let the engine off. So it's not burning gas. Steal it from you. It's hard to believe I've almost used up 2 tankers worth of fuel. I did not know I was using that much fuel. So we've got that tanker over there. The smaller one is completely empty. That's one you can find on this map, and I hauled this from Island Lake and it's almost empty. Yeah, it's only got 44 gallons left. Well, put it in this truck. Since even hauling that trailer back. And, where'd my Chevy go? Alright, so that about completes everything that I can do here except for the logging missions. And like I said, I'm going to run those, the meteorology data 2 more times, the Pinewood Express 2 more times, and the food delivery 1 more time. That should give me plenty of money to buy the logging trailers, so that I can finish the logging mission over here. I will have to go buy some gas though. I'm just getting this one out because I'm not going to fix it up quite yet. So I'll go ahead and load it up here. And go get the other Chevy. And I'm going to steal that one's gas. Oh crap. It's out of gas too. Oops. Transstar. Yeah, I could have used a scout vehicle too. And refuel. Nope, nope, not Transstar. And take it off for a little bit. I'm going to be using this truck a few more times. And I'm kind of curious if I can put the TranStar up there. If it's too big, seems how there is a scout vehicle already on it. Oh, that feels right. Yeah, so I'm not good with ramps. That should go up. Should and will are two different things. Alright, so maybe it's too wide for me. I figure if I play with it long enough, I can get it up there. But I think it's too long with another vehicle. Oh yeah, too long. Have to have a shorter one. Might be able to do it without the bed on. Well, no, it's got a long frame. Alright, so I think that's going to about do me tonight. Like I said, I'm going to go run these missions. And I have to get a video out on YouTube. So that's going to tie my computer up for a bit. And I need to go get some dinner. I haven't eaten yet. So I thank y'all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out the YouTube videos and leave your vote on which truck should I buy for this. Which two trucks should I buy? Because I will buy two trucks that you guys get to pick. It cannot be the Lodestar or the P12 because I'm already going to buy those. Those are the two trucks I get to pick. So leave your comment on what two trucks you would like to see me try this challenge in. Remember, they have to be American trucks, and we're not talking about scout vehicles. So you can't tell me to buy, 3 more scout vehicles. And it has to be something that I can buy that I cannot get for free. And which one is, well, shoot, which one's which? Yeah, I knew I picked the wrong one. And don't forget to go over and check out Nathan Province on YouTube. He has some really good videos on the reviews for the trucks, and he shows you some of the best routes to take on each of the maps. And he also does playthroughs. And also don't forget to check out District B13_U. He is also running the hardcore mode. He is much further along than I am. And give me just a second, because there was something I learned how to do. And nope, he's not on. I was going to say if District was on here, I was going to try to raid his channel, but he's not on here. Him or Nathan, either one. So check out their stuff, and you will learn a lot, and I have learned a lot with them. Again, I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all in the next episode. So until then, have a good one, and say bye, Bob.